Hello Libra, and welcome to your new moon reading, new moon and Aries card reading. The new moon is a time of kind of planting seeds, setting intentions. It's the start of obviously a new moon cycle, and Aries is a sign of initiative, independence, leadership, assertiveness. And so as we come into this new moon cycle, you might find, Libra, that you are taking on more leadership traits that are still in tune with like who you are at your core. You might find that you're maybe asserting yourself a little bit more, or you're really looking at ways that you can start something new or change something. So for your card reading, I will be using the Light Seers Tarot and the Sacred Rebels Oracle. And the first card that I have pulled for you is the Justice card, which is the card that represents Libra. So this is so perfect. So this is so perfect that this card has come up. And as you always are, you're balancing something. You're in the midst of trying to figure out what is for your best and highest good, and what is the thing that you're struggling with right now. You know, we all have light and shadow sides to us. You know, this is, you know, her light side, there's the sun shining, she's, you know, her face is happy. And then there's this shadow side, which, you know, might be the more serious side. It might be the more assertive side. Libra is very much about harmony, but you might be at a place now where you're having to assert yourself in a way that not necessarily allows for the harmony between you and someone else, but that really creates harmony for you. Because as we see with this card, it's the same person, just different, like different sides of the same person. And, you know, there is a balance here. You know, with Libras, you guys are always trying to find balance, but as we can see, like there's not, you know, there's not four sets of scales. There's not four hands. The hands are, you know, all together. They're in the same place. So you're really coming into alignment with yourself as far as how to find harmony and how to take action to be assertive, to establish the harmony that you need at this time. So that's the first card that I pulled for you. The next card is, oh, this is such a good card. It's the Sun card. And so what I interpret this as is that once you find that balance between, because really the light side of Libra is, you know, that harmony. And when we go into that shadow side of creating harmony in relationships, it can come across as people pleasing. And so what you're trying to do is really determine, you know, what is best for me and what do I feel obligated to do to please other people. And so once you find that balance, as far as, you know, how to create harmony for yourself instead of focusing on harmony for others, you're going to come into like this really positive time of just celebration, joy, happiness. I mean, the Sun card in the tarot is, you know, this comes after the Devil, after Tower, after the Moon, after all of this destruction. And this is really a time of rebirth. So if there's something that you are having to make a decision on, maybe make a strong decision on that's not really in your nature because of these Aries elements, just know that the decision that you're making is ultimately for your best good. So the times that you feel uncomfortable, the times that you feel unsure, the times that your scales are kind of wavering, just know that when you know, trust your gut, trust your higher power, that this is where it's leading you to this joy, to this happiness, to this lightness, and, you know, to a deeper connection with your higher power. So that was your second card. The third card that I have for you is the Knight of Wands. And so this card is very much about taking action. That, you know, maybe right now you're struggling with how to figure out this balance, how to figure out, you know, what is best for you. But ultimately, in order to bring in this happiness, you're going to have to take some action. You know, you're going to have to make some movement. You know, fire, wands, these are all action symbols. You know, fire is destruction and creation. The wands cards are always about action, movement. You know, so it's not enough for you to make the decision. You have to actually act on it in order for this highest good for you to come to fruition, for this to happen. So the oracle card that I've chosen for you is number 27. 2 plus 7 is 9. The numerology of 9 is completions, accomplishments, endings, yeah, finalizing something. It really feels more like completing, like you're completing a cycle. And this card is receiving. And so, you know, we have this person here, and she's putting this cup of, it looks, I can't tell, to me it looks like rice, but I think it's the color. I can't tell if it's a liquid or if it's a food, but she's putting this to her lips to receive it, to take in all of this, you know. And we can receive in so many ways. We can receive nourishment, you know, we can receive divine guidance, you know, we can receive love from our higher power. This sun card is very much about reception, with the arms open and up and looking up. You know, there's the imagery of, you know, the sun in the background even. And so just understanding that whatever difficult decisions you're having to make, whatever things that you're balancing out that are hard for you, taking action on the decision that you make that is for your best good is going to allow you to receive the things that you've really wanted. You know, it's going to allow you to receive these things that you've been waiting to celebrate, that you just felt like were never going to come. Like they're coming, and the only thing that you have to do after you make that decision, you take that action, is just to receive the joy, happiness, positivity of those things. So Libra, that was your card reading. I wish you a very happy new moon. I'm excited for you. You know, these are great cards. I know you guys struggle with balance, you know, creating a balance between, you know, harmony with others and what is in your best, highest good. But there's so many positive things that are coming out of this, especially just this sun card. Like, this is one of the most positive cards in the tarot. So the times that it gets difficult to make that decision, to weigh those options, and even the times when you have to take action on that decision and it's difficult, just remember that this is what is waiting for you. That, you know, there's so much joy and happiness and positivity for you to receive. So I wish you a happy new moon, and I hope you enjoyed your reading, and thank you for watching. Bye.